In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to program our LCD remotes, or any remote, to our FAI-8100. All the remote types that we sell will program to this unit the same way. Something to make sure is that your antenna is plugged in. Make sure that you have a good connection at this antenna side as well as on the alarm brain. If this antenna is not plugged in, the remote will not program. Next thing you need to do is to make sure that from your main wire harness here, the one with the most wires on, your black wire, that's your ground. That must be plugged into your ground or connected to your ground on your car. And then on your main ignition wire harness, that's the 4 wires, the big thick ones, your solid red wire is your constant 12 volt power, so it must have power at all times. And lastly, the only other wire that's needed and required to program your remote is the solid red wire with a black stripe. That is your on wire, so when your car is on, that has power. So that's how the alarm knows when your ignition is turned from on to off. So I'm going to go ahead and connect power. You'll notice that when I connect power that this LED light will light up and the alarm will click several times indicating that it's working. So it lit up. And the alarm just clicked. So it's all set. If you plug yours in and your alarm does not click like that and your LED light never lights up, check your power. It means that your power is not connected to the alarm system. If you plug it in and you get a solid red light, that means that it is in valet mode and it needs to be taken out of valet mode. So this is how you program your remote. You're going to turn your ignition from on to off 4 times. The 4th time you leave it turned on. To simulate that this is a key or ignition, I'm going to touch the ignition wire to the constant 12 volt power 4 times, and the 4th time leave it on. So here we go. Ignition on, off, on, off, on, off, on. When you do that, the red or LED light that you have, if it's blue, will light up. Simply press the lock button on your remote. The alarm will click, the LED light will go out momentarily. If you have more than one remote, you can program a second remote by hitting the lock button the same way. And when you're finished, simply turn the car off by turning your ignition off, or in my demo here, I just disconnected the on wire. When you're all finished programming your remotes, the alarm will click, LED light will go off, and you'll now be able to see that when you lock the car, the alarm system responds. And that is how you program the remote. As a recap, you must have your antenna plugged in, both ends, your ground wire, your constant 12 volt wire, and your ignition on wire. If those 3 wires or antenna are not plugged in, your remote will not program successfully. If you have any difficulties with this, please contact our office.